All right, and welcome back to another episode of Good, Bad, and the Podcast. My name's Christopher.
And I'm Charles.
This is new. We haven't done video before, so this is kind of a different thing. But we just walked out of
We didn't walk out. We finished it.
We finished. Yeah, no, we didn't. Yeah, we finished the movie.
We didn't leave.
We just exited the theater after the film. We had
After
some
the film, that's
after
important.
some issues with ticketing, but it was all good. It's about 2 in the morning, so we'll hopefully this will make sense. But so we just saw the room, and Charles, this is my first time.
So should we give the synopsis like we usually do?
Sure. It's kind of a. I'll let you go ahead and do this. I'll let you do the synopsis on this one.
Really?
Yeah, go for it. Do the synopsis. See
That's really nice.
what you can do. See what you can do.
I got nothing to read about. This is
Okay, synopsis is you got a guy Johnny, and he's got a friend Mark, and he's dating a girl Lisa. He's engaged, and it ends up Lisa and Mark having an affair, and Johnny finds out about it. It's this whole big twisted
the
Shakespearean.
synopsis alone. I know what you're thinking.
I'm just saying it's a very
All right.
Shakespearean kind of thing.
That's nice. It's a Shakespearean though.
Well, it's not.
It's a tragedy.
Right, it's a tragedy kind of.
Yeah, I would say so. So Tom, successful guy, waiting on a promotion. He doesn't get it. Lisa doesn't love him, most likely because of the promotion. Lisa's mom has cancer. She doesn't care. She wants to be happy. She starts having an affair with Tommy's best friend, Mark.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's kind of where the movie picks up. Yeah.
Oh, and they have a guy that they're not really adopting, but maybe they're adopting.
Kind of taking care of this
Yeah, named
kid.
Denny, and
Yeah.
he's got a drug problem.
Right.
There's a lot of dramatic
There's a
stuff.
whole lot going on,
There's a
and
lot.
really, none of it is wrapped up in any way.
I disagree.
No, nothing. Okay, look. Here's the deal. I've never seen the movie before, and so this was kind of an interesting experience because you could really only hear bits and pieces of it because you're in a room full of people.
This is
who are-
comparable to the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Because
I mean, it
people
really
are
is.
quoting lines, yelling, whatever at the street, throwing
And
spoons.
Tommy was here, the director. This man right here.
Tommy Wiseau was
We
here.
got some pictures. We were going to interview him. He agreed to
He
interview.
kind of flaked. He kind of
He
flaked.
flaked on us. He
But
did.
it's understandable.
No,
He doesn't
it's
know
not.
who we are. He doesn't know who we are.
He promised us.
Well, okay. Let's be fair to the man. He's busy. He didn't really know who we were. It wasn't prearranged. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt in this situation. That's all I'm saying. Either
If
way,
you asked someone on a date and they were like, sure, I'll go, and then they just didn't show up.
I get it, but
You're like, it's cool.
no, but it's different. We said it in peace. Whatever. Look, he's gone. He's not here.
He
He's
gave us a good picture. That's
We got a good picture. So either way, back to the movie.
Yes.
Give me your take.
This was hard to say because the experience is what makes this movie. You know, I've seen this movie 4 times.
Okay.
You know, third time definitely wasn't the charm. But the thing about it is, when I watched it in Norway, I didn't like it. I hated it. It was
Okay.
boring. Had to watch it in pieces.
Right.
Came to the first showing that I saw here, which was
Right.
probably in November, a couple months ago, and it was a much better experience with the audience. So,
It's
did the audience help you out?
To me, it was like watching Snakes on a Plane, okay? Which, Snakes on a Plane would be a terrible movie to watch at home alone, okay? But when you're there for the midnight showing and people are throwing rubber snakes and yelling and stuff, it's fun.
They throw spoons at this movie.
They throw spoons, and so you've got that whole thing. It's a fun thing. It doesn't make the movie good.
No, it doesn't.
And,
That
now-
makes it better. It
Right.
makes it enjoyable.
But it's sort of like when the car breaks down the side of the road and you all laugh about it, and it's like, hey, this is a funny story.
Who are you hanging out with that you laugh at broken down
I'm saying when you get stuck and it's a funny story, you laugh about it, but what I'm saying is it doesn't mean it's a good experience.
laughs at broken
I'm
down
just
cars?
saying,
What is
it's the same concept where
It's like I just hit somebody. It's funny.
no, that's not what I mean. What I mean is when you're in a situation that everyone looks at and goes, this is miserable, but whatever, you gotta laugh about it. It's that kind of thing.
You're that kind of person, huh?
Well, I mean, you gotta laugh when bad things happen.
You don't.
Either way, the movie is so horrible that it's hilarious. And that's, I mean, you can't deny that. You cannot tell me this is a well-made movie.
No, but it had a big. I mean, a small budget, but it was $6 million spent on this movie.
Which is a huge budget.
I know.
What ended up being a terrible movie. It's a terrible movie.
This man has money. He shot it at Wiseau Studios on Tommy's stage.
Yeah, now, for all we know, that was his garage. I'm just saying.
Okay, as bad as the special effects, the green screen
Yeah, the
was,
green
as
screen
bad
is-
as it was, hear me out, as bad as it was not that bad. It tracked nice with the camera movement. There were shots that it was okay.
But how hard is it to walk up onto a rooftop? I mean,
Yeah, the audio wouldn't have been as good that way.
because the dubbing was better? Every line in this movie is dubbed. every single line, and it's just.
Was it like a shot of Alcatraz the whole time? I kept looking. I'm like, no matter which way they look, it's Alcatraz.
The movie was terrible. The movie was terrible.
Okay, so this was this was our write-in movie, by the way. Not only is it our first,
Right.
video thing, it's a write-in. We're saying it belongs in the 50 through 41 range. It's my write-in. I don't know yours yet, but this is my first write-in.
I put it in that range. I put it in like a 45.
Okay,
worst
so you
movie
would
of
put it
all time.
higher or lower? You think it's about?
I think it's about right because this. I think
So
is
there's worse movies than out there.
I think this is comparable to like Killigan and the Black Prince kind of.
Are you really? That's
No.
an insult to Killigan.
No, okay, no. I guess
Well, are we
it's not
saying
quite that.
Killigan? Is that what we're saying?
Logan, whatever but it was that kind of thing where like you could tell they had some money going into it, but they didn't really quite know how to. You know what I mean?
Kind of.
Because this one,
I
like,
just think Killigan was a much better movie.
no, Logan was a much better movie.
It could have been Turkish without the subtitles, and I would have liked it more. And as we all know,
Either way,
Turkish.
I would give this one like.
Are you gonna say 2 or 3?
I would say
We'll
2
always
or-
say 2 or 3.
Well, they finished the movie. It wasn't coherent. Like it really. I mean, this is a 2. This is a 2. It's not.
Is it better than Santa Claus?
That I mean, I got home movies that are better than Santa
You
Claus.
give Santa Claus a 1. That's the only reason I'm asking.
No, it's better than Santa Claus. Yeah, no, it's better than Santa Claus.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 2. But I think the experience is...
The experience now
8 or
there's a
9.
difference. The movie I give a 2. The experience of being in the theater, I'll give it 8. Because the experience is fun.
So just to clarify, we're
Yeah.
saying 2 and 8. We're saying the exact same thing.
Right, no, we agree on this movie. This is a terrible movie that's fun to watch.
Do you think it's an act?
But it's a terrible
Do you think
movie.
it's an act? Do you think he's faking?
I don't know. He's doing a really good job marketing it if it's not an act. He's doing a really good job.
It's like The Prestige.
That's what I'm saying.
It's exactly The Prestige.
I agree. And I don't know if that's true or not, but I think that is.
Okay, so, we'll probably do more of these.
Oh, hey, Tofo. Hey, Charles. You're my favorite podcast.
Hey, those guys.
They
That's
do
cool.
treat us seriously. It's a lot of respect out here.
Yeah, anyway. So, no, okay, so we'll do more of these. We'll probably do this with some good movies as well, some art movies.
Probably.
We'll probably do this for some other movies, so
I
we'll
can't
see,
say it for certain, but
we'll see what we can do. So, anyway.
I'm the bad in the podcast.
We'll see you next week on the Good, Bad, and the Podcast.
Have a good one.